Do, 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 do. You want to hit it out of the park when it comes to your bookkeeping services? You need me, Dr. Friday Tax and Financial Firm. Full service financials, which means we help you with QuickBooks. We're certified QuickBooks advisors. Full payroll service. We can handle it all. Deal with the IRS? I'm an enrolled agent, which means I'm licensed to be able to deal with the Internal Revenue Service on your behalf. Full financial services. We can handle giving information to your banks. You need this information if you're going to borrow money or if you need to put more money in your pocket. We're the firm for you. Dr. Friday Tax and Financial Firm. We're on your team to help you save more money. Easy. Pick up the phone. Give me a call. 615-367-0819. Check out the website. It's got all the information. www.drfriday.com or just email me friday@drfriday.com. G'day, I'm Dr. Friday. We're at Treetop Adventure Park. As you can see, we are having an adventure, but at the same point, we're also talking to two entrepreneurs, trying to explain some of the obstacles that you have in business are kind of like some of the obstacles we're taking here in the park. A lot of times you're swinging by your hands, hoping that you're going to make the next step. And so I brought Joe Macri, Dr. Electric here, and he's an entrepreneur at heart. He is a man that has started from the bootstraps all the way up, a man that made it on his own guts. Right?
Yep, still starting.
Exactly. And that's the thing. I guess that's a great point to start out with. You're always trying to build your business, kind of like a Treetop where they started out with a small water park and now they've got all these rides. A lot like entrepreneurs. I mean, we are the same way. We're constantly looking for new ways, right?
Yeah, between advertising, growing a company, trying other skills, making homeowners more special events for them. So it never ends. It's always revolving of how to grow your company and keep it growing.
Because if you don't,
you stay. You stay in one position.
You stay in one position. But to do that, there's one thing that you and I and all the other entrepreneurs have to do, and that's hire employees. Any advice to the audience on maybe how to choose a good employee?
I ask them a couple questions on the trade, and their answers would reflect how I'd want it done. So if they answer wrong or it bothers me, but I would check their backgrounds and I would just see how they cope with a problem and ask them, this problem arises, how would you handle it? If they give me the wrong answer that I wouldn't handle it that way, I don't mind a mistake, but I look at the values, how they would put into the answer before they give it to me.
So you kind of test them. I mean, you kind of basically give them a test. No matter what that resume says, you're basically testing them for the first 30, 60 days.
That's right. The resume is just to let me know who they work for or what they're capable of. And we have a 3-month probation. So they work here 3 months. And that's when I give them their final test after 3 months. That's
what we have also, a 3-month at the firm. We always use 3 because the fact is people start out strong. You know, they're there early, they're enthusiastic, they're like, yeah. And then by the end of the 3 months, they're like playing with their iPads.
Yep, I hire people.
Google searching and, you know.
I've had employees for 2 days, the shortest, and 3 months would be some of the ones after 3 months, I let them go. So, but I have guys that spend with me 6, 7, 10 years too. So it works.
Really quickly, one piece of advice you might give a new entrepreneur starting their business.
Have more than 8 hours a day to apply yourself to it. It is not, was it 7 to 5 or 9 to 5? It is a 9 to 9.
And have fun?
Enjoy
what you do?
Yeah, and get your paperwork. Get someone who knows, because I pay taxes to every county, every city I work in, and I never knew that until I started my business.
Well, yes, we will at the Tax Corner talk about a lot of those little surprising taxes that these guys are having to do. So if you want to get a hold of my electrician and someone that really knows how to do the business at a wallet-friendly price, call Dr. Electric. We're back with the Dr. Friday Show. Steve McKenzie with McKenzie Mechanical standing here next to me and enjoying Treetop Adventure Park right out here by Nashville Shores. And one of the reasons I came and did this interview out here because I wanted to show people, as entrepreneurs, we're always having to adjust, to make changes on the fly, kind of like when we're up there in the air and we're having to walk across suspended bridges and all the different things that we had to take in those obstacles. So when you're building your business, how much risk, when you sat down and said, you know what, I'm going to go out on my own, or I'm going to do this by myself, how much risk were you willing to, and what were you willing to invest to do that? How much were you willing to do to succeed at that?
Well, I wasn't in the position when we started our company to invest much more than my time. So we didn't have a lot of money to start our company, so it was just a off-the-cuff, boot and straps up, we went off and took off, and here we did it. And it was 7 days a week, daylight to dark, every night, responding taking care of the customers, and then it just kind of blossomed and doing as what we said we would do and backing that up 100%. So that has allowed us to...
You're a lot like myself. In fact, I borrow from credit cards, which of course nowadays, you know, as a financial person, I tell people really not to do, right? Because
don't let Dave hear you say this.
Exactly. But you know, no one loaned me money. No one would take a risk on me.
Well, that was the same way we had. We, you know, we were fresh. I was 22 years old. I had no business background. I had no ability other than I was a great air conditioning guy.
Exactly.
So we kind of did it ourselves and went along, and we built our business. And then my wife came into the business, and she runs all the books.
Isn't it funny how family? My family. I mean, I've got my dad, my mom, 3 brothers, and other people working for me, and it just goes that way.
Well, she has a degree from Belmont in accounting, and so she's our business end and takes care of that. And I'm the sales guy.
Takes the pressure off you.
Absolutely. But no, it's been wonderful, and we're into our 28th year.
So was there any surprises when you started to build about taxes and things like that maybe you didn't know about when you kind of started the business?
Well, we were doing really well that first year or two, and we had this great income, and at the end of the year we didn't realize should be paying quarterly taxes.
Oh.
Well, we got hit with this great big old tax bill, and it was a chore to get through it, but we made it.
Yes, and that's the point. Sometimes you don't always know, but it's the fighting. It's that idea, you know what, I just got to keep fighting every day to keep going. And then what Joe was saying a little bit about having to create new things sometimes to change your business. So you find that same thing?
Right, we have to come up with fresh and exciting ideas and new products that we can introduce to our customers, and so we go that direction. So
were you always a Maytag, or were you guys start years ago with some other products?
We started with another product. We started with another product, and then their research and development didn't go very well. So we started having issues, so we went to Maytag, and Maytag's been a wonderful product.
Yes, I'm very happy with the product. And then again, I didn't even know it existed. I thought washers and dryers, never thought about that kind of thing.
We have the best warranty in the industry.
Exactly, and that's the one thing you want to make sure. So stand behind your products. All right, this is the Dr. Friday Show.